Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
What's going on, everyone? It's Ian K, creator, producer, and host of Peep This Out Reviews here on YouTube. Welcome to the live stream tonight, guys. June 14th. It is great to be on here with you tonight. It's going to be a banger of a situation, I have a feeling here, because I can't wait to check out the review a little bit later on. It's going to be a good time. Bus7332 jumping in right as I am starting up the chat, just under the wire there, Bus. Thanks so much for that super chat donation. Happy Friday from Disneyland, and a great happy Father's Day as well. Definitely to you and to all the would-be dads and all that good stuff as well. Absolutely there with everything coming up there, of course. So shout outs to Bus7332. I appreciate you. Any minute now, you'll see notification right over here as the peeps are coming in as well. It is a nice balmy 91 degrees here in Southern Cali. There we go, Bus. Shout outs to you there. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And guys, should you wish to actually be like Bus and have your name up in lights up over here as well as down below, take a look at the description info. It'll have all the ways that you can actually contribute to the channel should you wish to do that, as well as the first pinned comment on the replay. All the goodies are there for you naturally. So take a look down below. And again, shout outs to you there, Bus. I appreciate you greatly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yes, I got to tell you guys, for those of you not here on the West Coast, Southern Cali at least, 90 plus degrees today. It was definitely a heated situation. It's been a long week with just a lot of stuff going on. I've been doing a lot of filming, a lot of things coming up. I'm pretty tired. I am pretty tired. CeeLo, what's going on? Actually, you know, it's funny. I'm seeing this right now before we jump up to the very top. What shows am I binging? I am actually going through Tokyo Vice on HBO Max like a fiend. That show instantly from the first episode from a few years ago it hooked me. So I've watched the first season and I'm about halfway through season 2. Literally, I've been chunking it out within the last few days. It is a really, really awesome show. Basic storyline, essentially, it's an American that actually goes overseas. Young kid actually there who wants to work for the Japanese newspaper over in Tokyo, gets caught up in the whole world of the Yakuza. It's a gangster thing, trying to get the story for stuff. And of course, it has all these interesting characters and everyone's kind of blending in with each other, and a lot of crazy stuff goes on. It's just a really fantastic show. It's a little bit of subtitles. There's a lot of English naturally. But Ken Watanabe is in it. You'll recognize him, and there's a few other people as well. It's really a fantastic show. So I'd highly recommend it. Tokyo Vice, which ironically Michael Mann, who is you guys may remember from Miami Vice back in the day, is one of the producers, I believe, on the show as well, and I believe he directed the first episode of season 1, so he's actually involved in some way, shape, or form. But yeah, that show has been getting all my attention the last few days, as well as the new season of Outer Range on Amazon, which is really good with Josh Brolin. And CeeLo, yes, I've seen Godzilla -1, fantastic film, probably one of the best Godzilla movies out there, because they have really strong human characters, and the storyline is really, really good on it, really good. So good time. So let me jump to the very top here. We'll see who is here in the chat. We'll get started in just a few minutes. Let's see here. Matt Dummett, what's going on? Klon Go is in effect as well. Great to see you. Michael Domeyer shouting out from Chi-Town. What's going on, my friend? Randy Molina, what's going on? Good evening to you as well. We have Linders in the house as well. Alex B, I am tired, my friend. I am very tired, but I'm going to be relaxing tonight, watching a few shows and then getting caught up. I'm actually doing a sponsored gig tomorrow for somebody, which you'll hear about in the weeks to come. I can't really talk anything else about that, so that's really going to be kind of a fun thing as well. So I'm going to be doing that tomorrow, like mid-morning-ish or so, for a little while. Let's see here. Let's see. Drew, what's going on, my friend? Showing up. It's Master Situation. You already know what it is. Foodie86, the cheesy burger pizza was fire. Yes, it was. It was a lovely situation indeed. You'll have something else to look forward to on that front tomorrow, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But yes, definitely a blast checking out the return of the cheeseburger pizza, or as they're affectionately calling it now, the cheesy burger pizza, which is kind of, I guess, another way to say, hey, it's back, and then we're going to call it something a little different and say it's new. But actually very, very tasty stuff. So do check out that review if you haven't seen it already, but I implore you, do not watch it hungry, because you're going to really, you're going to hate me, especially if you're watching that after hours, because it was a lot of fun to check out. Lots of hearts falling in that video. It was pretty nice. Good evening to Mr. Randy Molina. Great to see you as always. Larry Nguyen, shout outs to you there. I am so sorry when you typed that out there. I was like, I could not believe what I was reading right then and there. Very sad, absolutely. Shout outs to you and your family. If you guys can, if you can throw some prayer hands here in the chat, for Larry. That's definitely a very, very sad situation. I hope the person that was responsible for that was obviously apprehended, or naturally, or unless something happened there. But very, very sad to hear that. Very sad to hear that, Larry, for sure. We'll try and do a little bit of distracting for you as we get further on into the stream here as well. So hopefully. Linders, this is a fun intro. I'm glad you're digging my little lobby situation right over there. Contrail, what's going on? Great to see you. Great to see you. Alex B, this is pretty cool. I'm used to watching your videos, and it's been a minute since I made your live stream. Happy to see the Celtics get whooped today, man. Absolutely, too. Yes, a very, very cool game. Absolutely there for sure. Good times there. Good times. Looking forward to the finals when they begin. What it do, Mr. CeeLo? What it do? Linders, all will be revealed shortly, but if you guys are watching this on the replay, you already know what it is, because you can find all the information down below in the description box for the chapters that I'll load there. So you'll be able to go right to the review. Should you not want to podcast this one out and kind of listen to the whole thing or watch it, you can go right to the review directly there. So we'll have more coming your way as we go. Alex B, Lakers fan here, man. Absolutely, absolutely, of course. I'm down with the local team for sure for me. You already know. James Morrison, glad you're back, dude. Hope everything is cool. Chips or cookies tonight? Well, there'll be no chips tonight, and that's all I'm going to say for right now. Let's see here. Going further on down. Yes, Larry, I can imagine. That is so not cool. So not cool. I am so sorry to hear that. My heart goes out to you and your family, and this time that's going to be something to really kind of be a little bit of a challenge for you to get over. You never really will, but just to kind of compartmentalize it as time goes by. But you know, and definitely whenever you lose family of any type, yeah, it's not a good situation. I'm so sorry to hear that, man, for real. Linders, Wendy's salty nuggets were too salty. Saucy nuggets were too salty. Maybe they should call them Wendy's salty nuggets. Because that way you'd know, right, automatically there. But maybe just a little. But then again, I mean, it's fast food. It tends to be a little bit higher. Salt does equal flavor at the same time as well. But I had a lot of fun checking out all those nugs. And I was thinking about putting a poll up there. I might do that on the weekend, maybe on Sunday. Which was your favorite version of those nugs? I'll list them all to see which it is there. And see if that matches up with the reviews that I did. Because I did all 4 of those. As well too there, which was a blast to do. And speaking of a blast, just so you guys know, no joke on the ghost pepper nuggets. I can usually handle spice pretty well, but something was super concentrated in that. When I took that first bite, it instantly went to the back of my throat, and I thought I was gonna choke really fast. There's one little clip that I cut really fast because I got scared really quick at how hot, and everything kind of felt like it was closing up real fast too. Had to grab the water quicker and all this stuff. So I had to do a little movie magic with that one to salvage it just a little bit. So I hope you guys like my little nuclear bomb situation. The last time I did something similar, I believe, was the habanero hot wings, or habanero nuggets that I did from Sonic, which I think I referenced in that video too. I put that link up there. But yeah, that ghost pepper situation, that was legit. That was really, really legit what I went through there. So sometimes you get a little bit of concentrated sauce. That's exactly what happened there. But yes, guys, I mean, this past week or two, it's been literally a Wendy's fest, as well as Jack in the Box with their crispy wings too. Man, those things are heavenly. Literally, they are really, really good. So between all of that goodness there, and of course the Wendy's Triple Berry Frosty, a good time with that. The Chick-fil-A goodness with the maple pepper bacon. Guys, there's been no shortage of content these last couple of weeks. The hot orange chicken, all the Cheez-It stuff that I did back in the test market days is now national. I've been so busy with so much stuff there. And then naturally, of course, the Papa John's goodness that just began yesterday. So some of my favorite thumbnails that I've done recently, and I hope you guys are enjoying that. A lot of good times there. So thank you for sharing the love on all those videos, and that you continue to watch them. Things have been doing really, really great, and I really appreciate that. Watch time is very high. That's what I look at primarily. Whenever I see how I'm doing there. I mean, are people watching over the 50% mark? And a majority are, and I'm really happy about that. That's all that I care about, is making sure you guys are getting as much out of it there. But shout outs to you guys in general. Let's see here. Super chat donation jumping in there. Polish baller, what's going on? Love the shirt. 35 years of Batman today. Actually, I believe it's 85 years. It should be. Oh, the original movie. Okay, got you. Yes, the 89 version. How do I get those wonderful toys, as the Joker? It's where does he get those wonderful toys? But yeah, shout outs to, I appreciate that. Absolutely. I'm a huge Batman fan. I usually wear my Peep This Out stuff and my sweatshirt, but I have some other shirts here that I have to kind of put on because it's getting hotter and hotter, and I don't want to wear the sweatshirt there. But yes, when it comes to good old bats, Soft really has a special place in my heart outside of Masters of the Universe, of course. So yes, good times, definitely good times. And shout outs to you there, Polish. I appreciate that. Name is down below as well in the description. All of you guys who may be contributing outside of YouTube, if you're doing it on any of the other platforms like PayPal and all that good stuff, you'll be listed as well once I check them afterwards. But thank you for contributing, and especially with the costs of everything here in Southern Cali. Guys, I've been looking at my budget and seeing how things are going, and it is getting rough. The average item is about $10 for just a single item without a drink and fries. So combos, I mean, I don't really do combos anyway because that's just a waste of calories for me. So I always manage and I kind of make sure I have my diet in check. But I want to make sure that I can get these reviews out for the items. So believe me, everything you guys are putting into it goes right back, and I gotta thank you guys greatly for it there. So thank you, because it's getting crazy in these streets to do these things, of course. Let's see here. Who else do we have? Michael Lambert, what's going on? Liked and shared your live stream on my community post. I appreciate that, Mike. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. Absolutely there, guys. Make sure you jump on over to Mike's page as well, and absolutely subscribe and like the goodness over there as well too. There, Mike definitely knows how to react to a lot of the videos that are out there for sure. So he does a lot of my stuff and a few others as well too. So shout outs to him over there. Nayray, super chat donation. What question do we have here? Settle a debate. My friend thinks it's normal to be a fan of 2 teams in 2 cities, same sport. I think it's freak behavior. What do you say? Hey, I think that's just being a super fan. So there's nothing wrong with that. That would be like me being a fan of the Clippers and the Lakers. So, you know, granted, I kind of like one a little bit more than the other. But of course, you want to support your home team. So 2 cities with the same sport. So if I'm doing that type of thing, say if I'm doing, okay, separately, outside of the 2 teams in 2 cities, if it's not the same city, if they have like basically 2 teams, then I don't think that's really too bad. I guess the hard part is if they actually face each other. So if you obviously are dealing with the NBA situation right now and you're a fan of both teams, either way you win, right? But I think you have a preference. As somebody who always likes one team a little bit more than the other, I really think that people actually like the exact team or the same type of team the exact same way. There's usually one team that seems a little bit better, even though you may be fans of different teams. There's nothing wrong with being a fan of different teams. So I think I'm okay with that, Nayray. I'm okay with that. Either way, it works for them, and that's all that's important, right? Because at the end of the day, it's what they like. So yeah. Ed Keaton, best Batman villain? Well, the Joker, without a doubt, because that's obviously the flip side of the other coin. And Nayray, there you go, right over there. But honestly, for me, I would say outside of that, I would say probably either Two-Face or Hush. Hush is a more recent one from probably about maybe 20 years ago, which should be the focus of one of the newer movies at some point in the future. But spoiler alert, he was actually one of Bruce Wayne's childhood friends who knows his identity a little bit, and he has his face wrapped up like a mummy a little bit. So if you want curious to know more about that, I would definitely recommend checking out the Hush series from Jim Lee back in the mid-2000s, I would say. I have all those original issues where he was introduced, and it was a really good storyline for that there. So not to spoil the mystery too much there, but I would say the Joker, obviously Two-Face, Hush, Penguin, Catwoman, like the classics. I mean, Riddler for me is on the lower end. I've never really, I know the intellectual mind and the detective thing there, it's cool and all, and that was the focus of the Batman that came out about 2-3 years ago. Colin Farrell was pretty amazing as the Penguin. Basically, he did the Arkham City or Arkham Asylum version of Penguin, which was really good. I'm looking really awesome. So we'll see. We'll have to see how it goes. But that would just be my personal pick in there as well. Let's see. Doybird, let's see. I just eaten the Jack in the Box and I ate the bones, remember? He's talking about I ate the bones. I know he's probably here in the chat, right? I ate the bones. Someone may be seeing he's probably here right now. Tony Montana, what's going on? Great to see you. Great to see you. And again, Michael, thank you so much for sharing the goodness right there as well. Claw, can't wait for the fall weather. I'm already there, even though we're just getting started with summer. Ready for spooky season. I don't like summer, only fall. Absolutely that. We already know towards the end of July, we're going to be switching things over. So next thing you know, it's going to be that already. It kind of feels like I switched to my blue not that long ago, but time has really gone by to this year. It's really getting crazy as we're speeding towards the end of the year already. Maximum, what's going on? MP95. Just talking to Adam, My Little Pony, and Sophia was the first. Ian, I've been in the Buffalo Wings before. Absolutely. Buffalo Wild Wings is a lovely situation. I do have a few of those reviews up there as well. On there as well. There's a lot to actually that you can get over at Buffalo Wild Wings. With everything else going out right now, I gotta say it's really hard to kind of make my rounds just to do some of the regular items on these menus. So that's the goal at some point when there's nothing else to do, but there's always something I'm being contacted for or that I know is going to be coming out. Kind of is. Drew's Food Reviews, Tokyo Vice, Crockett and Tubbs Asian style. Not quite, but I get the joke. Absolutely, but it's really very well written, very well acted, and everything with it is just it just feels very raw. I mean, it really is a pretty awesome show, I gotta say. Really, really awesome. Gross Dude, I've almost read all of today's fast food press releases. There are some seriously exciting ones. There's a lot of good things coming. I know I'm in pre-production on a few different things. For sure, kind of making my rounds to all the usual suspects in there as well, too, there. It feels like next thing you know, once I'm done with one thing, it's like something else comes out in another area, and then, okay, the other guys are coming out with theirs, and it's one big circle, and it's been like that for a very long time. Ed Keaton, Ken Watanabe was Last Samurai with Tom Cruise. He's been in a lot of different movies. I want to say, I think he played Ra's al Ghul in the original Batman Begins movie, even though he was kind of like the imposterist type of thing, I think, if that's the case there. There's a few different movies that he's been in, for sure, but he's really pretty much on point. His acting is great, and naturally he's speaking natively in Japanese as well, which is pretty awesome. Let's see, Alex B, I want the Jack in the Box chicken sandwich. Definitely not bad. The Cluck Cluck sandwich over there. Let's see. Geki, what's going on? Oh my God, seems like forever since I've seen you, my friend. Yeah, after last week as well, too, guys. It's just been murderous with the schedule, if everything there. Usually in the very beginning of the month, unless something is coming on, I definitely have to try and rest if there's something schedule-wise. Friday is usually my rough days in the very beginning anyway, so it makes sense to kind of do that when possible as well. Sometimes I skip a week either further into the month, depending upon how it goes, so we'll have to see. But yes, definitely a lovely situation when it comes to content, guys, as I'm going to shoot on down here further just a bit. Ed Keaton, can I get a please shout out for my brother Lido? And I for a birthday for his Monday, June 17th. Absolutely there. Absolutely there. Let's see here. Let me swing on over here and just pause right where I'm at. All right. So for both of you guys, we'll just shoot this out here really quick. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to both Ed Keaton and his brother Lido. Happy birthday to you on June 17th. Not too far into the future. If you're watching this on the replay, it's going to be on the 16th, which is Sunday, which would be tomorrow is your birthday. So this is the birthday eve for you, technically. But right now it's birthday eve, I think. So to speak. But shout outs and a very happy birthday to both of you guys. Health, happiness, and success always. Absolutely there. And remember, if you don't have your health, it's very hard to have success. And of course, to be happy, you got to make sure that you're healthy. Healthy to be all of that. So shout outs to you there for sure. So good times, good times, good times. And again, lots of prayer hands for Larry Nguyen. Shout outs to you there, my friend, to you and your family in this very troubling time. And I appreciate you trying to kill some of your time with me right now so we can try and distract you just a little bit from that too. So shout outs to you there, of course, as well. Sticker collecting, what's going on? Great to see you. Great to see you. Mitch Website, who's ready to party? I am definitely ready to party. Party, party, party. You already know what it is. Oh, let's see. Geki, you have to come to my home and we can cook hot food for you and give you good food. That would be great. Shout outs to you there. You almost died after the Ghost Pepper Chex Mix. You know what, Drew? The Ghost Pepper Wendy's Nugs, like I said, the concentration that whoever was playing a joke on me with that one, I don't know, because it was a rough situation. Like I said, that was craziness right there, craziness. So yes, very much a hard situation for that there. So Polish Baller, I appreciate that super chat donation again. Thank you so much. Your fifth one for the stream. So shout outs to you there. Shout outs to you there. Kyle Broussard, great to see you. Great to see you as well. Michael Domer, it looked like it was crazy hot. It was. I was sweating profusely during that review. I felt like I was stuck to my seat, literally, even though I had my fans going. My throat felt like it was kind of like stretched a little bit. It was really, really not a good situation. It really wasn't. Very, very rough getting through that for sure. Deppy Sly, missed you last week. No worries. I wasn't on either. So you are actually all lined up evenly, Deppy. It's all good. Wondering if we can get a shout out from my cousin Luca. Let's see, like he's having his finals this month and he can use the emotional support. Absolutely, to Luca for sure. Just have faith in yourself and your studies, and just know that when you'll get through what you're going to do right now, as long as you're putting in that effort and you're retaining the information and doing what you have to do. I'm wishing you nothing but happiness during that final. I remember those days being in school and having to go through all that. I wasn't exactly an A student myself, but I was more of like the B student here and there as well. So I understand how those it can get stressful during that time. But shout outs to you there. We all go through it. And I'm sure you will do just fine, Luca. I'm sure you'll do just fine. Whatever it is that you're studying for, naturally, it's going to be something that obviously it's going to help you down the road, because you'll have that information all up in the noggin right over there as you go. But shout outs to you there. Shout outs to you there. I know you're going to do all right. And let's see, as we're going further on down, did Wendy's bring back the strawberry frosty? No. They got rid of the vanilla one so they can do the new triple berry in there as well, which, in case in point, it's actually blackberry, raspberry, and strawberry, even though I thought the blackberry was a little bit more of the more dominant out of the three that are there. Ed Keaton, Ian, the best Batman actor in your opinion? You know, it's hard. I mean, I always go between Michael Keaton and Christian Bale because they're different types of Batman movies. You know, the Batman movie from '89 is not the same type of movie. It's more grittier for the 2005 version, Batman Begins and The Dark Knight Forward. So I would say, obviously, I think Michael Keaton, because I just think he just looked amazing in the classic outfit. They did a really good job. I'm really glad, just so you guys know, that they actually took away the extra little wings that were on the original bat symbol from the '89 film, which I never liked, because if you notice, he has, like, obviously right the point there and then right there and then the tail. In the '89 movie, there was like an extra point in the middle over here, like they gave it like an extra thing, which I never really cared for. It was okay, but I thought they did a much better job in the sequel. In Batman Returns, I actually had it more traditional like that, so I thought it was really good. And then naturally, Batman, Begins and Batman and The Dark Knight for sure. So I'd probably say it's a cross between Michael Keaton and Christian Bale, those two. Ben Affleck was just okay. It really wasn't really a thing for me. I didn't really think it was the best, even though I thought he was more vicious in the movies compared to the other ones. The fight sequence in the warehouse in Batman versus Superman is probably one of the best all-time Batman fights, I think, ever on film, which was really, really good as well. Robert Pattinson's just okay. Just okay. For a younger Batman, I guess, anyway. So, guys, before we jump into the review here in just a few minutes there, it is time for me to show you guys another one of the Masters of the Universe items that actually happens to be extremely hard to find, because it's only available at Walmart for the next couple of months before it goes a little bit more national, I guess, in other fan channels and other stores at the same time. So we're going to start off with the right now currently Walmart exclusive, and this was actually a character that never made it into the 80s toy line. It was more of the Masters of the Universe Classics line that they did back in the mid-2000s on, but they redid in the older style. And this particular one, he is known as Lord Grasp, the venomous viper with a crushing claw, and he's got a very cool, colorful type of demeanor. Basically a cross between the head of Squeeze, he's got the claw of Clawful. He definitely has the cape of Scareglow, actually, these characters, and that's pretty much the main mashup that you'll see there. But he's got a very cool color scheme, as you can see here as well, trying to keep that focus. But he looks really cool, and he's only basically one to a case, along with another character that you're going to see later on in the stream here. But very hard to find right now. He is going for a lot of money online currently, so really, really cool. I actually managed to find him. I had a little tip off on where he was, and I was able to get him just at regular costs. But as you can see, really cool, and the artwork is looking pretty awesome here as well, so looking really, really nice. So just to kind of read this to you real quick over here so I can see it. The sinister master strategist approaches every situation with toxic intentions. So he's basically going up against Phobo, I think is the name of the character that's right over there. I think that's the name of the character. I could be wrong. It's another newer type of character, but he looks really cool. If you notice, one of the giants in the background, and I think that's She-Ra over there as background as well, of a little tease who's coming. But as you can see, a very cool looking character for what he is. And look at that. You can work the lever, make the claw grab, and obviously twist in powerful battle positions. And It's a little blurry, I know, but he's got another character right next to him that you're going to see later on, which is another mashup of goodness. But as you can see, guys, a lovely situation with this character because he looks really, really cool. And he's very colorful, as you can see here. So Lord Grasp, a little play on the words there. Venomous Viper with a crushing claw. He looks really cool. And again, obviously, he's one of the Snake Men hybrids that you'll see here. And again, a mashup of some of the other characters put together with a different paint job. But he looks awesome. He really looks awesome. So another one for you. This is kind of my weakness, Masters of the Universe, these collectible characters. Really, really slick. So 1786 for this particular one, but he goes online for like maybe 7 or 8 times that amount right now. He's like sometimes over 100 because everyone is looking for him, even though he's going to be out in a couple of months everywhere. It's just because he's trickling out and people are going crazy for this here. So very, very cool. Lord Grasp. That's a very fun looking character for sure. Yes, I'm definitely going to need a bigger shelf, Scott. I have like no room with Eternia right next to me over here as well. This box. I have stuff I have to actually do here to kind of get things a little bit more cleaned up with stuff. For sure, for sure. Claw and Go, the Facebook stream last week was awesome. Hopefully more soon. Yes, I'm going to be doing a little bit more of that in the future. If you guys don't know about that just yet, shout outs to Claw and Go. I appreciate that little segue before I go grab the review. Facebook.com/Peep This Out Show. If you guys can do me a big favor and follow me over there as well as watch those the content, that would be amazing. It's a lot of stuff that I've already put out naturally, some stuff from way back when. I'm kind of going into my back catalog, going backwards a little bit. And I'm mixing it with the new stuff as it comes out. So the new stuff will always be at noontime. And then you'll see at 3 o'clock and 6 o'clock, there's another piece of content of something that's been out either recently or it's slowly going back now. I think I'm almost to summer of last year at this point. So I have a lot of content naturally that's going to be backfilled as time is going by. But if you guys can do your boy a solid, make sure you're following me at Facebook.com/Peep This Out Show. It's different from the other Facebook page because it has SHOW at the end of it. And just let those videos run for you there. Take a look at some of the goodness. It's really a lot of easier to watch format because it just auto plays for you at the same time. So that would be an amazing thing if you guys can help me out with that. And yes, Polish, I guess Peep Golden Oldies, we'll say. That's awesome. That is awesome. Good times, good times. All right, let me shoot on down over here, guys. We'll get ready for the review in just a second. And again, shout outs to all of you guys right now. I hope everyone is doing okay. Yes, I've been getting a lot of messages regarding Chew Boom's shutdown, and I've been trying to reach out to Bob, who runs the site over there, to find out what's happening there. So once I get kind of authorized to talk about, I guess, whatever, I know that there's a post that's there that explains a few of those things. I know I've been sending a few things, to him naturally that hasn't been seen just yet, but it's really kind of like the foodie community flag is at half mast literally since that happened. And seeing that kind of came out of nowhere and that type of thing after the redesign of the site, which I thought was pretty fantastic, and I was like, wow, this looks really amazing. It really is a heartbreak at the same time. So I'm not sure exactly from that point on, but naturally that nothing has been updated for like the last almost week now since that happened. So if I hear anything, I'll definitely let you know, but it's definitely a sad thing for sure. So hate to do a segue on that note, but chewboom.com definitely really probably one of the premier foodie sites out there for like the last 9+ years. Pretty much like I think right around after I started actually. I've been on for a little about almost 10 and a half years now, which is crazy. I can't believe my 11th anniversary is coming up in August. Wow, that's crazy. But yeah, Chew Boom started, I believe, I want to say about 6-7 months after I started my channel back in 2013. So 2014 in that range, I guess, ballpark in that range. So I don't know. It's really sad. It really is. So really hurtful with that as well too. So it is what it is. And speaking of it is what it is, I got to go grab what it's going to be in just a few seconds here. So guys, if you need to use the restroom, grab something to drink, grab something to eat, do what you got to do because I have to do what I have to do and grab our review. I will be back in just a moment. I will see you in just a second. Maybe a little bit less than 30 seconds, maybe, well, we'll say less than a minute. I'll be right back. Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
All right, we are back. Guys, thank you so much for joining. For those of you who are here in the chat, just a couple of things while this chat is updating over here. James Morrison, do you think the cost of fast food will ever normalize in California again? You know what? I think we're kind of past that point. What they're going to basically be doing is trying to give you a little bit more food for the extra costs now, I think. Outside of the regular items, you know, combo meals are going to have to normalize in some way, shape, or form. But basically, it's going to become a little bit more difficult, I think, for things to go backwards. I think that they raised the minimum wage instantly, and then they instantly raised the prices without really seeing how that was going to affect. I think they would still get a lot more money with the lower price stuff, kind of like dollar night at a movie theater. You usually make more money on those nights, even though it's a cheaper cost to get in, than you would during the week for having to sell more expensive items. But they immediately did the reverse, and now I think they're paying for it. So I would love to see it go back to normal. Because I think they'll move more product and then in the end make more money. So it seems common sense to me, but why they immediately raise the prices instantly when they raise the minimum wage without really seeing how that was going to affect initially is the downside with that. So hopefully we'll see what happens there with it. But I hope so, because like I said, it's getting harder and harder. And for me having the budget the way that I do things, it's getting crazy. It's getting crazy with that. So Saber fam, what's going on? It's beginning to normalize there. Finally, it's coming in there. Sticker collecting. What item from Wendy's did you miss the most? Oh, wow. You know what? I probably want to say their mushroom burger. They had a mushroom thing that was, I want to say maybe 3 years ago, and I think it was a night review when I did it, but their smoky mushroom type of thing. They haven't done anything like that in a while. Take a look at my playlist. You'll know what I'm talking about. It's one of the more recent mushroom burgers that they did back then, which was pretty amazing. But any of the triple goodness that they have is awesome as well. That loaded nacho triple action was pretty amazing, for sure. But yeah, it's been crazy when it comes to the cost of what these things are nowadays. It really is, for sure. Let's see here. We're getting back into it. Ed Keaton, Adam West, well, for the classic stuff for Batman, of course, absolutely. And yes, Polish Baller, Lord Graspy is a little bit of a Ninja Turtle-like situation with that. I think you may be more inclined with the Turtles of Grayskull line, right? Something like that. We'll have to see. So, guys, this one's going to be a fun one because it's going to be a little bit of a basic review, but a fun review nonetheless because it's based off of a property which I really love on top of Masters of the Universe at the same time. And I know a lot of you guys do as well. So let's just get into it, guys. I fell in love instantly with this package when I saw it. So I am a huge fan of Star Wars in general. I love all the shows, with the exception of The Acolyte, which I guess we can talk about in just a few. I think that's kind of a garbage show personally. But this looks pretty awesome. Look at all the classic goodness, guys, that I'm looking at here. This just looks really cool. So the main draw with the Star Wars Oreo, and I love when they do this type of stuff, is which side are you? Are you the light side or the dark side? If you're the dark side, it's obviously going to be the red lightsaber. If you're the light side, it's going to be the blue. And the cool thing about this is naturally you have some cool designs that are on this. And just to show you the back of this here, let's see if we can kind of get that to focus just a little bit. Okay, red cream for the dark side, blue cream for the light side, and only the red or the blue on each pack. So you don't know which one that you are until you open up the pack and see. And of course, they have different designs on the outside of the cookies. Now, the main thing with this is this actually also has kyber crystals in it. And for those of you guys who know, kyber is the material that powers lightsabers. That's what gives it its power, basically. So they're basically little sugary crunchies or crystals that they're doing with that. So that is a very cool thing, and you won't know that unless you look on the very bottom, red or blue cream with kyber inspired sugar crystals right there. So I'm not sure who I am I the dark side or the light side? This is very crazy there. Yes, the smoky mushroom bacon cheeseburger sticker, that's the one. Take a look at that there. Limited edition, guys, just so you know, I basically found this at my local Vaughn's Market here in town. It was actually a digital coupon for $2.97, and normally it's $5.97. So if you peeps are not using these apps for any of the supermarkets you shop at, you are throwing money away right there. But dark side or light side, which one are you? So let's see how many people think. If you can put, like, say, like a blue circle Give me a blue circle, or like, I think they have a blue circle. Give me a blue circle for blue and give me a red circle for red. Let me see what you guys think. What am I going to be? Am I a Sith or am I a Jedi Knight? Who is it going to be? Who is it going to be? Let's see what we got on over here. And we'll let that catch up in just a second here and let it see what happens. Shout outs to all the new peeps that are joining up here right now. Nicodre, what's going on? What's going on? Deppy says blue. Joe says blue. Think I'm a Jedi Knight. Anyone think I'm a Sith? Robo Boogie says Sith. Go blue, Larry Nguyen. No circle. Drew, red, yellow nails. Very nice. So you guys think there's more? You think I'm more of a Jedi Knight than a Sith? Really? I probably should have worn my Star Wars shirt for this tonight, but oh well. What am I gonna do? Blue, red. So look, a lot of you guys think that this is more of this. Adam, I love you guys. I love all of you guys. Blue team, blue team. Well, you guys all know my Honda Accord is blue. I love blue. I love just some of my favorite colors. So I'm really kind of hoping that it is blue. But you guys all know the bad guys have the most fun in all these movies. So for sure. So even if I'm a Sith, I don't really mind it so much. I just hope this is not like red number 4. That's the dye on this particular one here. Let me see if I can kind of see where it is. Blue, I think it's red 40 that they're using on this one here. Yeah, so it is what it is. Blue. I can barely see that with this lighting here right now. I'm gonna hope that it's that at least. But all right, it looks like you guys all think it's the blue team. Okay, so everybody is here. Club Peep on the light side. We'll have to see what it is. Let's go blue, says Jason Kroll. We got Lynn Sengler saying I'm a Sith as well. I have no problem with that. I think I would have been an awesome Darth Vader because I'm close to a little over 6'3". So I think that would be pretty awesome. I think if I was playing Darth Vader like that with my height. But I'm going to let you guys see it first. Let me see if I can find that little pull tab here. Where is it? Oh, does this even have a pull tab? Wow, there is no pull tab on this. This is a straight package. Oh, they're going to make me work for this one. Look at that. No pull tab anywhere. I thought this was right here at the end. Oh, no, there is a pull tab. It's right behind Darth Vader's face. The way they have the design right there. Look at that. Hiding. Hiding. All right, guys, here we go. We're going to do this here. This is going to be it. Am I the light side or the dark side? You guys all seem to think that this is going to be this. And we're going to find out, Adam, if this is going to stain my tongue with whatever color this is. So let's give this a shot. This is the Oreo Star Wars, dark side or light side. Which one am I? Am I a Jedi Knight or am I an evil Sith Lord? Let's give it a go. You guys are going to see first. Dun, dun, dun. I am a Jedi Knight. You guys knew it, didn't you? You knew it. That is so cool. I'm telling you, the Force was coming through right now. That was pretty awesome, guys. Pretty awesome. Look at that action. Oh, wow, shocker. It smells like an Oreo. So how many designs are on this? I wonder here. Let's see if we can take a look together. Looks like we have... Is that Padme? Or Leia? Who is that? Who is that? Wow, I don't even know who that is. I'm a Jedi Knight, but who is this? There is no way to tell on here. There's no name, no nothing on here. On the other side of it, it's just Oreo. So we have, I'm going to just say that's, wow. I guess that's what, Leia? Rey? You think it's Rey? That doesn't look like anything. That looks like a generic face. What is this, Egypt? It looks like one an obelisk or something. It's a face from Egypt. I don't know what's going on here. Hold on a second. Una memento. We're just going to try and put these out over here as I'm doing these. I want to see how many of these designs. Oh, okay. Here's Princess Leia. There you go. That's easily Princess Leia. So maybe the other one was Rey, but that you can tell she's got the Danishes on the side right over there. That's pretty cool. Adam says it looks like Buddha. That is actually crazy. I guess I'd assume that is Rey, right? I guess it would have to be because that's the most recent thing on there. So, all right, we got Rey. We have Princess Leia. Oh, okay. Is this Obi-Wan? Older Obi-Wan Kenobi, I'm thinking. What do you guys think? I think that's Obi-Wan with the hood up. Right there. So I'm going to say that's Alec Guinness. For those of you who don't know, that's the original Obi-Wan Kenobi, the OG. Oh, okay. Do or do not. There is no try. You know who this is? Good old Yoda. He won't listen. Yoda. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, here's an easy one. Look at this. Uncle Owen. I want to go. I want to go to the academy, Uncle Owen. No, that's Yoda, not Grogu, Drew. We got Luke Skywalker right here. So pretty cool. I'm going down the line here. Let's see who else we got. Who is this? Who is this? Don't tell me this is Han Solo. Who is this? I don't know who this is. If you guys, this is all for, yeah, they're all kind of scary, Lynn. I'm thinking this is kind of crazy right now. I guess, could that be Han Solo? I mean, I don't know. I guess the hairstyle, who knows who this is? James Brown. Oh, it's possible. I don't know what's going on here, but yeah, that's a little boo-boo right there. So I'm almost down a row. Let's just see what else we got. Oh, wow, this one is destroyed, but this is R2-D2 right over here, and he's broken right there. So good old R2. Wow, guys, so that was a whole row. Where is Darth Vader? I need Vader to really feel complete here. Let's just keep going. Take a look. C-3PO. Not bad. He looks okay. I mean, the bottom of him doesn't look like it. The top, the eyes and the top of his head kind of give it away right there. So we got R2-D2. We got C-3PO. Oh. Is that Mace Windu? I think this is Mace Windu, I want to say. Or is it a Skrull? It kind of looks like a Skrull. It's not focusing too well. That looks like a Skrull. I don't know about you guys there, but I guess that's Mace Windu, I guess. Man, I don't know what's going on here. But yeah, some of these are just kind of like, they're a little whack. I got to be honest. I mean, $3, I guess I shouldn't hate on it too much. Again, there's the Buddha or Rey. Wow, I'm trying to find... Oh, you know what? Of course I'm not going to find Darth Vader because we didn't get the Sith. So these are the light side. Yeah, Darth is red. It just occurred to me. That's right. Thanks so much, Jason. I appreciate that. So I think I've pretty much exhausted almost all of these, if not all of them. Yeah, I guess so. All right, well, there we go. I guess what I'll do is I think I'm just going to do the Yoda one because I just think that is probably the best that you can easily tell out of the group. But yeah, this, I don't know about Han Solo right there. I don't know. That's, I guess, I don't know. All right, so let's do, where did I do with Yoda? There he is. All right, so there we go. We got good old Yoda in here, and it looks like he's broken, so to speak there. So I wonder if I can find a different version of Yoda just in case. Oh, we didn't see this one. I'm glad I'm looking here. Chewbacca. Take a look at that. That's easily Chewbacca. Heck yeah, absolutely. All right, we got Chewie. You know, let's just see who else we have in here just in case. All right, C-3PO. We got one more. I'll just put these off to the side. If there's anything different, I'll definitely let you guys know. But obviously, one Chewbacca. We got plenty of that fake Rey character. And Princess Leia. One Luke Skywalker. Another Ben Kenobi. And the last one is two Yodas, and they're broken. That one is even worse. Oh, wow. So, all right. Well, it is what it is. You know what? I'm doing Chewbacca because he is obviously the hardest one to get, apparently. There's only one of him. So let's just do this one right now. We'll give it a shot. I'm sure this is going to taste exactly like a regular Oreo. And let's take a look at the light side cream. Oh, check that out. That's pretty cool. So the light side, the cream, and you actually have that blue. How do they do that? That's pretty cool looking right there, guys. Pretty cool. So I'm expecting this to be kind of like, you know, what it is, which is just the cream there. But it says, it said it had like color crystals or the Kyber crystals, right? Let's just give this a shot and see if I'm going to taste any of that in the cream by itself. Yep. Granule sugar crystals on the inside of this. That almost has like a birthday cake vibe to the cream, even though it's the vanilla with that too. So we'll do a little bit Dunkin' in just a sec. Let me give it a shot. Chewbacca. I'm going in for it right now. And I can't do Chewbacca's, like, his growl, like, that's horrible. I know it's horrible. I can't do it. So if you guys can, do it for yourself right now while I'm going into this. Let's peep this out, the Star Wars Oreo. See if it tastes any different. I don't think it's going to. Nope. But it's got the sugar crystals for the extra crunchiness. That's not bad. Let's do a little bit Dunkin' on this one, because you guys guessed it, I'm a Jedi Knight. Going in with this one. Classic Oreo is the best. It really is. I should play Chewie in a new movie. I'm not that tall. All right, let's go with, let me see. I'm going to go with Luke Skywalker. Or better yet, you know what? Since we did Chewie, I'm going to say that's Han Solo. I'm going to say, even though it's probably not, but I think that's what it's trying to be. I don't know why, but we'll do this one. We'll give this a go. And we'll finish out 2 Oreos with you guys, because that's a serving anyway. It's 2 of these cookies as a serving, 140 calories. Let's just finish it out. I dropped a piece in there. Blue cream. I hope I don't have a problem later. Is what it is. But I do like those little sugar pieces extra, the crunchies with this. It's actually pretty nice like that. Very tasty. Very, very tasty. Classic Oreos, guys. Classic. But very limited with some of the designs. So I like these. They're tasty because it's a classic Oreo, of course, but the marketing is pretty spot on for what this is. So I love what they're doing with this. I think it's a lot of fun. Now I'm on a mission to get the dark side version of it, because I kind of want to see what they have on that there. But again, it's a crapshoot in terms of what it's going to be. So I see you, Oreo. I see what you want us to do here by spending $3 or $5 or $6 a piece if you don't have the app for your local market if they're running this promo. But this is actually pretty good. So I like this here. I think overall execution, I'm going to say 8, because I think they could have done a little bit better. I've seen better designs on the Game of Thrones Oreo than these. I did the Game of Thrones Oreo way back. I believe I did that at a park back in the day. Take a look at the playlist. Just do a search for Game of Thrones Oreo Peep, and you'll see that video will come up. But I remember all the house designs of all the houses of, like, the Targaryens, the Baratheons, and the rest of them that they did. I thought it was done pretty well. But I like the idea of the whole quote-unquote kyber crystals in this, which is really cool. That's like a newer thing for Star Wars. For those of you who don't know, again, it powers the lightsabers. So I like this. So very, very cool. I think overall execution-wise, an 8 out of 10. It's fun. It's fun Star Wars summer action. And I think this is a pretty fun little promo with the whole light and the dark side. So I like that a lot. Very, very cool. So I may have to get you to get some more of that there for sure. We'll have to see there as well too there. And D, I appreciate your kind words. I'm the best fast food reviewer. Thank you. I appreciate that. I have a lot of fun doing what I do. It's definitely a lot of fun to produce for you guys as well too. So definitely a lot of fun. So we'll have to see here. James Morrison, ever think about getting a pegboard to display your carded collection? Actually, aside from having them all across the top of my, right above the case there as well, I was thinking about kind of moving some of the stuff on the wall here to kind of put them up. I have thumbtacks that I use, like the little clear tops. And all of my stuff are in cases. They're actually protected. So naturally, I have a case that goes around these. Whenever I show my figures to you guys on camera, I take them out of the plastic cases that they're in. And they have those holes for that. So that's how I kind of have some of the top ones in there. But speaking of carded collections of motu figures, because we got to do the second one. Guys, it's already almost 7 till 9 already. This is going long tonight. Take a look at this one. This is another concept figure that never made it into the original line. but eventually came out as part of the Classics line in the mid-2000s again. Another exclusive with Walmart until for the next couple of months, and very, very hard to find. The cost is pretty much up there with Lord Grasp. And this guy, you're going to recognize with some other characters that they've taken from. But Terroar, shapeshifter with a sinister shriek. And if you look closely at his face and his body, he's got Rattler's body, he's got Whiplash's head, and he's got Trapjaw's arm in there as well. And he also has the tail in the very back of this one as well too there. So there's a tail attachment that he's got. But he is definitely a very cool, I guess, Frankenstein's monster version of the characters that I just mentioned right over there. But he looks really cool. Sinister look as well. And he just is another part of the Snake Men as well too. This one's more of an alien. But he looks really neat. You know, a combination of Trapjaw, Whiplash, Rattler together. And again, very cool. Shapeshifter with a sinister shriek. And you'll see on the very back how he's kind of attacking with sound waves there as well. Being flanked in the background with Castle Grayskull. The Snake Men's alien ally. Looks like he renders his enemies helpless with a sonic roar. Debilitating sonic roar. Say debilitating? Deafening sonic roar. I can't see that backwards. But it looks really cool. And as you can see, it looks like he's going after Pterodactyl right there as well too. They're another one of the giant characters they'll be coming out with eventually. But he looks really cool. And as you see here, shows all the other stuff on how he is put together, plugging in all the accessories, and you can actually extend his head out as well too there. So it's a combination of snake goodness and Trapjaw as well mostly, and Whiplash with his face. But he looks really slick. And again, very hard to find, only one per case. It's really kind of a crapshoot if you can know when they put these things out. But again, I managed to get him for regular cost, $17.86 for one of these. So thankfully, if I really needed to sell this online, I guess I could, but that's not going to happen. So very cool. Terror in effect for you guys, along with Lord Grasp, the two together. Very, very cool looking characters who are never in the 80s line, but they've made them 80s-fied, so to speak. They look really, really cool. So really, really slick. Always have a lot of fun showing you guys a little bit of my childhood done the way that it works. Definitely a lot of fun with that stuff as well. So thanks for indulging me with that really quick as I did that for you there. Official channel of the Frog Mafia, what it do? Happy Friday. If you only had to eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? Wow. I'd probably have to say pizza. Pizza is one of my all-time faves. I think I said that in the beginning of the review for the cheeseburger pizza. Pizza is life, I believe I said with that one there. So awesome stuff there. Shout outs to your channel, official channel of the Frog Mafia. I appreciate you greatly as well. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Let me see just a few things I may have missed here as we're going down the line. Because the chat is caught. It's stuck. Usually towards the end, this is when this happens. Let's see. Nere, you might want to check your surroundings. Sounds like some sort of animal just died. What happened there, Nere? Around my surroundings? I don't know about that. I'm listening to all the stuff around me and there's nothing. I think I'm good. 10 blue characters, 10 red characters. Very nice. I'm gonna have to see if I can try and get the red pack and see what happens with that too. Hot pack. What's that, Randy? Have I tried the hot pack? Or hot pockets, of course, absolutely. Various different versions of that over the years. Philly cheese, pepperoni pizza, the breakfast ones, any of that stuff is all good there. Tony Montana had the cheesy crunch wrap, cheesy gordita crunch, side of creamy jalapeno sauce. Very nice, very nice. Always eating like a king for the fast food goodness right there as well too there, Tony. You already know. And Nere, or official channel, jumping in there saying, if you had to choose 3 presidents to have dinner with, who would you pick? I think we talked about something similar to this one here. I would probably say JFK, absolutely. I would probably say JFK, George W. Bush. Let's see. And believe it or not, I think I would probably say Trump, to be honest. I would love to be in a room and listen to him talk about, you know, certain things, to be honest there, out of those 3. And I'd love to see those 3 together. That would be kind of crazy, to be honest. I think that would be kind of cool. That would be cool. All right, and shout outs to you. I appreciate that there again, official channel. Shout outs to you there as well too. I have a thing about differing viewpoints from all these different presidents, and I would love to see just the takes on all that together and just listen to that debate between that. I think that'd be very interesting to see there as well. Let's see here again. So as we jump on over, let me make sure you have a very happy Father's Day as well too, Mr. Ed Keaton. Have a great weekend. To all the wonderful dads out there, thanks again for the birthday shout out. Stay frosty, and to everyone, great stream as always. I appreciate you guys greatly. And Tony Montana, again, eating like a king over here. You already know what it is. Jeffrey, I didn't like the new Chick-fil-A sandwich. Too sweet. Mine was actually not bad. It really wasn't bad. It just, the cost of it, $10. I mean, craziness. And I'm glad I didn't do the grilled version of it, because I think the flavor combination works better with crispy chicken anyway. And I got to say that candied bacon action was pretty good. So an easy recommendation on that for sure. And yes, Deppy, you can't go wrong with Oreos. Absolutely there. Is the cookie turning the milk blue? Nope. Looks like it is still white. And my tongue, kind of blue. Oh, wow. I just noticed that. It's kind of blue. Oh, my God. Craziness, craziness, craziness. All right. Well, guys, let me take a quick moment to thank each and every one of you once again for joining me tonight on Peep This Out Reviews for the live stream as usual. Taking a look at some fun stuff. This was definitely, like I said, kind of a basic thing, but I wanted to see if the concept was going to work. And I'm glad that we checked this out there. Hopefully I can get another pack. I probably will get another pack, especially at $2.97. You can't beat that because that's actually pretty decent. So I'll try it again and see what I get naturally, but I have all these other blue ones here to put back in the package on the side. So it is what it is, but it was a lot of fun checking that out tonight. And again, I do appreciate you guys spending a little bit of your time with me on your Friday night. Greatly appreciate the love and support as always. Lots of great content as always coming your way. You'll have a brand new review coming out tomorrow, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This replay will be out Sunday on the 16th. Which will be on Sunday at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time as well. And that's the birthday eve of good old Mr. Ed Keaton and his brother Lito. So shout outs to you guys. I hope you guys enjoy your weekend, your birthday weekend. It's always awesome when you have your birthday like right after the weekend because you can celebrate the whole weekend. Or if you'd like to do what I do is make it like a birthday month. That's usually the best way to go too. So again, thank you so much for the love and support. You'll find all the goodness coming your way this coming week as well too. There, I've got another busy schedule coming my way. And then we'll be on to the next stream, which will be for next week as well too, unless anything should change, which it shouldn't, knock on wood, with that too. So lots to look forward to there. But again, thank you so much for your love and support, for all the good times there, for everyone who's contributed to the channel monetarily during the stream. You guys will be down below in the description box as always. And as well, thank you so much again. I know I sound like a broken record, but I love you guys. Y'all know what it is. So Larry Nguyen, what's going on there with Mama Peeps? Mama Peeps is doing okay. She's actually watching some movies right now with some friends. So they're enjoying kind of like a movie night thing. So she's doing okay, feeling a little bit better as well too there. So I'm making sure of that stuff as well too, in there too. Let's see, last few things before we move on to the next thing here. Mitch website, yeah, I should have called him Scarier or Scarier. He's so scary. Oh, for Terroar, I got you. Let's see, Siri, do you have any cool collection of fast food merch? Actually, you probably can't see it up over here. It's all up over here and also the very top. I have a whole bunch of chicken fry boxes, actually. I collect a lot of that stuff there. Actually, one of them happens to be sitting right over here on my desk. Currently right now from Halloween. I want to say this was probably during maybe 4 years ago, give or take, I think at this point now. But I love all those types of things. And of course, the BK crowns. I have a few different things as well too from back in the day. So there's a lot that I have here as well too that's kind of just hiding out at the same time. But yes, I do have a few different things throughout the time, from Pizza Hut, stuff they've sent me, usually things from Fat Burger, a few different things as well. So once in a while I do have a few of those things in there. Larry Nguyen, Team G.I. Joe beat Masters of the Universe. No, Masters of the Universe for life. G.I. Joe's okay. All right, so guys, I'm going to be here in the chat for another minute or so until the stream times out, which is usually after about a minute or so there as well. But thank you so much for being a part of the stream tonight. I greatly appreciate the love and support as always. I'm definitely looking forward to grabbing a regular drink after this right now, probably like a Diet Mountain Dew just to kind of relax and chill because I already feel my voice kind of going. But yeah, it's been a very, very long week, and I'm glad just to kind of rest a little bit this weekend, aside from doing what I have to do tomorrow morning there as well too there. So last couple of things. Let's see. Klongo, awesome stream as always. Always have a blast. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it there. Have a great weekend. As an awesome production week. Be safe, of course, and not just that, but stay frosty. I appreciate that. James Morrison. Let's see. Did you have a passion for fast food long before you started your channel? Yes, absolutely. That's one of the reasons it was kind of easy to kind of pick something, even though at the time I did a multi-channel setup in the beginning there where I was doing a few different things, but I always kept coming back to the food. So that's what I've always kind of done there. So it's been kind of morphing and changing over the years, but generally more or less, you kind of get the gist of how I do my thing here on the channel there. So a good time, definitely a good time. All right, and the last thing here, shout outs to Matt Dummett. I appreciate you. You have a great weekend as well. Tony Montana, had a chance to try the Dolly Parton themed donuts. They're nice, which they're about to go away, I have a feeling. So I'm sure we'll see something coming up very soon here. But shout outs to you there. I'm glad you gave those a shot. Really, really fun stuff. I love checking out the donut situation because I love donuts too. I love reviewing them for you guys. So guys, again, I'm going to be here in the chat. So with that, let's just wrap this up and we'll be on for the weekend. But wherever you guys are at, have an amazing weekend. Whatever you do, enjoy yourself this weekend. Rest, recharge, reset. Try and do one new thing every single day if you can. And just smile at people when you see them. Just always kind of put that positivity out there and just kind of keep it moving. We're entering the heated season right now. The heat is going up. And we got a lot to look forward to when it comes to the holidays coming up this fall. So let's move into the season. 4th of July is right around the corner. I know the Mountain Dew drinks are going to be that are kind of trickling out as well too. I'd like to try and find those, and we'll see what we do. But a lot of fun stuff to look forward to. And again, I greatly appreciate you guys. Thank you for doing what you do and for being a part of the story that is Peep This Out Reviews here on YouTube. You guys that are immortalized here in the chat, especially the one that's moving down below, because this one freezes up occasionally. I appreciate you guys, and thanks for being a part of the show tonight. So again, thank you so much there. Nayray, shout outs to you there. Heat is going up, prices are going up, times are tough. Yeah, it's definitely not a good time. We just got to keep doing what we can. Control the controllables. That's the best way to put it. And Adam Pepsi, don't forget to hit the thumbs up for Ian. I appreciate that, Adam. Thank you. Thank you. And to everyone else here in the chat, have an amazing weekend again. And I will definitely talk to you soon with more fun stuff. Another fun one, I think, coming your way tomorrow, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So technically, I will see you guys then, or you'll see me then. And again, one last time, follow me on Facebook, facebook.com/peepthisoutshow, and take a look at those videos over there and really help me with that. That watch time is crucial on that site too. So thank you. Appreciate you guys. Sticker collecting, take care. TV21, you stay frosty as well. And with that, this is Ian K officially closing out the live stream for June 14th, Friday, 2024. And like I always say, I've got brand new content every single week here on my channel. So why stay tuned for the next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Good times, everyone. Good times. I appreciate you guys. A lot of homie hugs and love out to each and every one of you. You guys definitely hold a special place in my heart, and I greatly appreciate you all immensely. And I think you know that. And with that, peace. I'm out.